Hello dears, and welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Ana, where we share with you a lot of interesting and useful information from Benidorm town and Spain in general. Today it's time for the latest news update from Spain, and we'll be talking about the situation right now. We'll be talking about the hotels here in Spain and what is happening with their prices, because it's something that we did not expect on happening right now in September. And as last part, we'll be talking about what has happened this weekend in Benidorm and about a new project that Benidorm started to do with electric buses without any kind of driver at all. And we'll finish as usual with the latest news update. Let's start with the situation first. Shortly, I'm going to let you know that we finished the Benidorm Pride Festival last couple of days. It finished yesterday in the evening with a nice concert. We've had a huge Benidorm Pride parade going on as well on Saturday, and I filmed it, obviously, of course, for all of you guys. Just for you to see what kind of vibes did we have in here, what kind of atmosphere Benidorm was living, because it was genuinely spectacular. There was a lot of people, thousands and thousands came to see this parade. If you still did not see that video, check it out. I'm gonna link it down below here. And it was just magical moment. It wasn't something too much, you know, it wasn't something like naked and things like this, censored things not good for children, you know. It was, everything is fine, everything was civilized, it was really nice music, nice vibes, and just great atmosphere. Apart from that, the next big celebrations here in Benidorm will be already in October/November. At the end of October, obviously, we will have the Halloween. It's not celebrated as much here, but every single year it's more and more. So a lot of people go out with some nice costumes on the Halloween night, on the night towards the 1st of November. And in November, we also have, once again, wow, the time just flies. I just realized that kind of seems that just a couple of months ago, we filmed the Benidorm Fiestas in November, and now just in a couple of months, it's gonna be November back again. Oh my God. And we will be going, obviously, once more. We'll be showing you some more of Benidorm Fiestas, Benidorm Town celebration. And there's going to be way more fiestas then it's going to be New Year, it's going to be Christmas. And we'll be traveling a lot between Benidorm, between Alicante, Valencia, and a lot of other towns to show you how they look like on Christmas celebrations. So it's going to be really, really fun. This year it's going to be way more videos than you usually have, really interesting videos from Costa Blanca region, so it's just going to be really fun and interesting and informative. This is basically the situation right now. A lot more people are departing to their home countries. It's just quiet, nice, lovely weather right now. It's just ideal and perfect time, as I always say, to travel to Benidorm. The next news that I wanted to share with you all, apart from this situation, is what is happening with tourism in terms of hosteleria, hotels, and prices. You would have thought that with all the inflation that we have right now, which is around 10.4% of inflation in Spain, with all this price rise in Spain, we might have a rise in prices for hotels as well, which was somewhat true for summer season, for peak season, which was August month, basically, first 3 weeks of August. However, right now in September, we were quite surprised with quite a big decrease in prices in hotels. Obviously, it's not a peak season anymore. It's way less tourism, so hotels want to have this, you know, like competitive atmosphere between them, and they really offer quite good prices right now. By the way, prices per person have lowered themselves down for 17%, and right now in Spain, the average price per person in a hotel rounds about 53 euros. Obviously, there are way cheaper places and way more expensive places, but this is like the average. Where prices are decreasing, first of all, they're decreasing on the islands, and they are also decreasing in smaller places, like, for example, Mojácar, which I've also showed you guys. And in Mojácar, in Andalusia, especially, like smaller villages, the prices are decreasing way more because they need to maintain the minimum level of tourism, so they need to attract people with competitive pricing. In bigger cities, like for example Madrid, Sevilla, or Granada, it's all the other way around. Even though in average prices are decreasing, but these couple of towns and cities, what they do is they increase prices by like 7, 8, 9%. Obviously, because they're cities, they have tourism for way longer periods of time than smaller villages might have. here in Benidorm. In Benidorm, prices are decreasing quite a lot. You can find a lot more accommodation options, both apart hotels, Airbnbs, villas, houses, semi-detached ones, just normal apartments. You can find apart hotels, campsites. It's actually a lot of different places available for you guys, and the prices have decreased also by around 10%, which is just great, which means that if you still did not book your holidays but you're planning to come right now in autumn time, this is the ideal time to pre-book something, because prices are way better than they used to be. Even though I must say everything is going higher up, the inflation, the electricity, the costs of prime materials, the fuel pricing as well. But hotels, obviously they understand that even though they will not be able to get such a big profit, you know, of bookings with tourists right now, at least they need tourists, they need to work, so they're putting prices as low as possible at this very moment. So there are hotels that are even for like 20 euros a night, and sometimes even less if it's only self-catering. Or hostels where you actually can stay, so that you would not need necessarily to spend a fortune here in Benidorm town. Who are coming the most right now? Right now is the popular season for French people to come. Then there's obviously British still coming and starting to come back again, because the weather is not as hot, not as warm as it was in August, which was madness. And Portuguese and Germans. People from Scandinavian countries are also coming, but they will start coming more and more as the autumn advances into winter, because they're basically escaping from colder countries, you know, to come and spend here quite a few months of winter, or at least a couple of weeks, to enjoy warm weather and escape from the cold and the snow. So our region does not stop on receiving tourism, you know, it's still quite busy. Not too much, but just the exact amount so that all the hotels would be able to stay on float. In some more weeks, maybe in a month's time, I will give you an update on which hotels will be closing down for winter in Benidorm and which hotels will be open in Benidorm for winter holidays, so that you would be informed first of all and plan your holidays if you still did not do so. The last news that I wanted to share with you all comes from Benidorm town, our favorite Benidorm. And it's something that happened during this weekend, close to the Benidorm Pride, on the same area. They've put a mobile vehicle without any kind of driver, 100% electric vehicle without any kind of person inside. This is a trial vehicle that the Municipal Hall of Benidorm has brought here to make some trial, and it was put, basically, I'm going to put you a picture right here on the screen. It was put on the Municipal Hall Square, where a lot of celebrations are held in Benidorm, near the Bristol Hotel. And that vehicle is up to 12 people, and a lot of people that were just passing by, they were interested in trying it. They could do so, you know, people could just go inside and make a loop or two, you know, just to see how this vehicle works. Why it is happening? Because right now here in Benidorm we have BENIMOV, which is Beni Movement specific event, to be able to promote more clean and electric mobility here in town. You know that Benidorm wants to be first one to be eco-friendly town, green town, without any kind of fumes or carbon inside, like, you know, without any kind of vehicles that provide something towards the atmosphere, you know, some gases, and basically are making our air in quite a bad condition. So Benidorm wants to be one of the first ones, and which is why they've actually said during this weekend, during this Saturday and Sunday, they've confirmed that they've bought 2 electric 100% buses. These ones are still with a driver, I must say, because this new project is still not approved. This new vehicle was designed by a Spanish company in Galicia, so North Spain, but it still needs to be approved. It needs to be tested and tried before it will actually be circulating somewhere around the town without any kind of driver, you know. But as for now, 2 big buses, 100% electric ones, will be circulating down Benidorm, which obviously will allow to enter to the new air, to the new century, you know, to the new years of 0% emissions, slowly but surely. And what Benidorm Municipal Hall actually wants is that in a few decades, Benidorm will be 100% neutral for the atmosphere. The majority of cars circulating will also be electric ones, the ones that are allowed inside of city center, especially, or touristic areas, for example. There's going to be way more electric scooters or e-bikes or just normal bicycles and other ways of moving, and solar panels everywhere, so that Benidorm will be 100% neutral. And it kind of sounds really futuristic, you know, like a movie from the future, but I definitely feel that it's possible because Benidorm is putting a lot of effort in order to ensure that our city is clean, that it's clean tourism, neutral tourism for the atmosphere, and just quality place for tourists to come to be able to breathe fresh air and enjoy maximum possible. Let me know what you think here in the comments about what Benidorm is doing, what Benidorm's plans are, and if you would consider visiting Benidorm if you still did not do so, knowing what the future holds for Benidorm town. Let me know your comment here down below. And now let's go with the weather update. What is waiting for all of you who are coming this upcoming week here to Spain and Benidorm area, because there will be quite a lot of changes. The weather has changed a little bit the last couple of days. There's a new front of this new storm that I think is called Daniele or Daniela, which is coming from the Atlantic Ocean, and it arrived to Spain already. However, it's right now in the north parts of Spain. Here so far it's all good. However, we start to see some more clouds already. It's gonna be raining in all Spain by tomorrow probably. Right now it's just on the north parts. This is what is waiting for us tomorrow. This is the second map, as you can see, and it's going to be raining in a lot of parts, but here in Benidorm it says it's just going to be really cloudy, so we will see. We don't know 100% sure if it's going to be raining here or not. Even so, if it will, it's not going to be a major massive rain. As for the rest of the week, by Friday and Saturday, they do say it will be raining in Benidorm town and in a lot of areas here in Mediterranean zone in Costa Blanca. So might be just a little bit of rain, you know, you never know, but still it's not gonna be cold, so you will be able to explore with an umbrella or even without it. It's like a summer rain that does allow you to still go outside and enjoy. So don't get stressed if you're coming on these days. You'll still be able to enjoy Benidorm. As for the temperatures are still quite high in here, I must say. Right now it's around 30 degrees today. In Alicante it's 33, in Barcelona 31, in Granada 37. Really warm. Malaga 30, Sevilla 28, Madrid gonna be 35, Murcia 36. In Balearic Islands 35, Canarian 28 to 31, and Valencia 32 degrees today. Tomorrow temperatures will be rising up until around 35-40 degrees in some of the areas, which is just really a lot because of the humidity in the air. However, as soon as it's gonna be starting to rain, this weekend all temperatures will go down up until 20-something degrees, 20 degrees on north, and here maximum 30 degrees today. But the water temperature is still really nice. It's around 27.3 degrees, so you still are able to enjoy your holidays in here. This was the latest news update from Spain and Benidorm area. Today we are in Albir, right near the famous Anchor. I hope you enjoyed watching today's latest news update. I wish you lovely holidays if you are still coming for one here in Spain, and I'll see you already on Wednesday with a new video here on the channel. Bye!